So while I'm busy delving into Final Fantasy XIV's latest patch, here's my 10 most favourite things about World of Warcraft's Undermined patch.
This is my town.
Number 1. That's the new drive system or your new car, the G99 Breakneck, suitably named because this Goblin car can boost to breakneck speeds. The new Undermined zone is filled with the infrastructure and roads to make driving this really fun. Like Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing, you can drift around corners and that'll fill your boost bar. You can also unlock new engine parts and customize your car. Maybe you want to tweak it so your boosts aren't quite as insane in exchange for boosting more frequently.
What do you need?
To be honest, I don't think this new car system will be for absolutely everyone. It takes a little while to get used to. I admit I was crashing and bouncing off all the walls at first. While I'm not sure I'd like to see the drive system return across all of Azeroth, the Undermine is actually built for this with all its roads, so it's really awesome here. Number 2. Batgob. Did you know the Undermine has its very own Dark Knight vigilante? He's fighting crime by night and watching over the city from above. It's Batgob. When you think about it, the City of Undermine is a lot like Gotham City. It's a crime-ridden metropolis full of gangsters, and there's a lack of daylight, which is perfect for Batgob. He's a hard one to find. You might be able to catch a glimpse of him on the rooftops while doing the world quest, Pictures of Undermine for the Blackwater Cartel. Apparently it's also possible to catch Robin and Spider-Man's Goblin counterparts as well. Not seen them yet. I wonder if Batgob has his own secret Batcave somewhere in the zone. Yeah, he's just a goofy pop culture reference, but to me, Batgob represents the sheer attention to detail from the developers when it came to making Undermined City. And speaking of... Number 3. Undermined City. I love the new Undermined zone. It's my favourite part of this entire content patch. Technically, Undermined is a city that functions as a zone. It really is a jam-packed city. I've even got a little lost trying to navigate all these multi-floored goblin businesses. It feels like every district is full of stuff and there's no empty unused space.
New boss, same as the old boss.
I love the goblin hustle. There's loads of roads connecting up all the parts of the city and there's fantastic attention to detail. There's even goblin made environments like little fake trees and clouds to simulate not being underground.
For Nobragon!
Number 4. Goblins vs Gnomes. Bad news for any gnome players. Did you know that if you play a gnome and go to the Undermine, some goblins will just stop what they're doing to run up to you and either insult you or try to attack you? I leveled up a gnome just to test this. I can confirm this does happen, and it is brilliant. There's always been a lot of tension and rivalry between the goblin and gnomes, and to be honest, after the quality of this goblin themed content patch, I'm definitely siding with the goblins. If you're enjoying this, consider subbing to Peter Bytes or liking the video for more content like this. Cover lots of RPGs. You might like my Final Fantasy series where I'm replaying them all and ranking them against each other as I go. Thank you.
Now, let's finish this.
Number 5. Undermine's soundtrack. So, when I think of World of Warcraft soundtrack, I think of lots of good ambient music. Every now and then there's something really stand out that sticks with you. And I gotta say, I think Undermine's soundtrack has both the ambience and standout tracks. Lots of jazzy tunes that fit with a goblin gangster's big city life. Love the general Undermine theme, it really adds to the overall goblin theme and feel of the city. I like how the music kind of transforms to match the themes of the different districts of Undermine. And I thought there were a few cool musical moments in the raid. This is just a World of Warcraft content patch, and it has a bigger soundtrack than other brand new games.
I'm the last boss you'll ever see!
Number 6. Liberation of Undermine raid. This Undermine patch also comes with a new 8-boss raid, Liberation of Undermine. To be honest, I haven't raided properly since the Fall of the Lich King or Icecrown Citadel.
Frostmourne hungers.
I've never really been interested in looking for raid mode, but I've been enjoying the war within, so I pushed myself to clear the Liberation of Undermine Week 1 normal mode, and I had a lot of fun.
Say hello to my tiny pal!
You start out cleaning up the districts of Undermine, then fight your way through these really cool casinos. There's a bit of traffic and you've got to cross busy roads, but if you don't look both ways before you cross, you'll end up as roadkill. Running this week 1, we all went at the raid blind, so we had a lot of fun getting run over. Very satisfying getting that final boss kill. I also like that you can now earn a new type of reputation every week from running the raid, and you get little perks that make running the raid a little bit easier or more efficient over time.
Let's get out of here.
Number 7, Undermined Story. I quite liked Undermined Story. There's no spaceships or heavenly beings like previous expansions. It's a lot more down to earth, or down to Azeroth. It's goblins being goblins. We help build up a rebellion and liberate Undermine from its overboss, the greedy Gallywix.
You'll never beat me to a good deal.
While Zalatav is also in the story, she takes more of a backseat to the goblin chaos. I thought the story was really well paced. The entire story is available to play through right now from start to finish. And a little bonus, I recognise a lot of returning characters from classic WoW like Noggenfogger, Baron Revelgaz and Fleetmaster Seahorn.
Dark Fuse will pay! I'll serve your eviction notice personally, Captain!
Number 8, Fun Quests and Side Content. Once I had completed the main story, I went back and did all the side quests, and I've got to admit, they were pretty good. I've helped set up goblin weddings, defused bombs during court cases, and even played a bit of golf. It's a bit clunky and laggy, but still fun. I've been going back and farming world quests for reputation as well. Most of the world quests are pretty quick and fun with fancy mechanics. Love getting to race around the city, and most world quests have some kind of unique mechanic.
Nice job! Oh, she's shining like the day I stole her!
Been doing all the side jobs and it's been pretty fun, and it's always awesome getting a new mount to show off.
I got a deed for these delves signed by Gallywix. Wait, does that say Gallywix? You know what? It don't matter.
Number 9, New Delves and the Underpin. So the Undermined patch adds 2 new delves, Demolition Dome and Side Street Sluice. These are like mini pseudo dungeons for solo players or small groups. I was a bit burnt out from the War Within's delves, so having some new ones was pretty refreshing. Side Street Sluice is filled with this gooey green slime that reminds me a bit of some Crash Bandicoot stages. But in particular, I really like Demolition Dome.
Bomb incoming.
Tick-tock, you interloping moose!
It's a boss fight with the Underpin where you need to avoid loads of explosions and toss bombs back at ads. Pretty fun, and I got some seasonal rewards for beating him first time. Also challenged myself to clearing a max level delve. Personally, I think it was a lot easier than last season.
You'll be hearing from my attorney!
Number 10, Goblin Capitalism. Personally, I think the main reason this patch has been a big hit comes down to the developer's 100% commitment to the Goblin theme. Goblins get a lot of love here. This is Goblin Capitalism at breaking point, and a hellscape with goblins being exploited and mistreated through their underpaid labour. And you get to experience all this as you're playing through the quests and building up the Goblin Rebellion.
I hope you don't mind. I brought a few friends.
Goblins are just so fun, Undermine is jam-packed, you've got all the infrastructure and busy roads and traffic, and I love the ambience of the jazzy Goblin soundtrack. The attention to detail is insane. We finally got a content patch dedicated to just goblins, and I've got to admit, goblins are pretty brilliant. I'll always say classic WoW is the best, but genuinely, this is the most fun I've had in modern WoW in a long time. Alright, that's 10 things I loved about Undermined. Have a good one.